what were some of those top skills that you were able to obtain that led to your success in building a successful startup into Covis? And what are those skills that you think every entrepreneur who's getting ready to start their own business in today's world absolutely need to obtain to be successful?
Yeah, it's a good question. I'd say there isn't one or two, or even I don't even think there's even 10 things that you can write in a list. However, I'd say for me it was a combination of high level and details. And you spend your first job or two in your career really picking up hard skills. You need some of those hard skills to get to the next thing. I'd say those are more table stakes. And a lot of people want to skip past the table stakes, and then you got people who get a job, they're supposed to know Excel, they don't know what they're doing, and then they fall behind. So, hard skills are table stakes, and I was able to get those in my first job. What I think I underestimated was the soft skills that were table stakes as well. And I think, or maybe I underappreciated them. And at my first job, which was consulting, you're forced to be in the room with people who think they know more than you, do know more than you, and you are basically forced to be an expert. And that challenge socially of being a 22-year-old, 23-year-old, having to sit in the room with people much older, much more experienced, and still deliver value and figure out how to deliver value, not through BS, not through faking it, but actually through driving value, was incredibly valuable. Taught me a lot of confidence as well. So I'd say that combination of hard skills and confidence is sort of that base layer. And then I think what really helped me entrepreneurially was being able to see the big picture. And we were able to, as a consultant, you have to look at businesses and kind of become an expert on them, over a couple of weeks. You're not really an expert, but you have to get good at 80-20 thinking. You have to understand, hey, how can I spend 20% of the effort to get to 80% of the answer and 80% of my understanding of this industry? And you learn to think in, breaking things down 30,000 feet, 10,000 feet, 5,000 feet, 1,000 feet. So I don't know. I still think that my biggest strength as an executive here at Tecovas is not so much the blocking and tackling and the making daily business decisions, but it's more so having a combination of the picture of where we're going for the next 5 years, understanding that can be broken down into annual and quarterly increments. And that's all I really need to care about at my level, at my job at this point. And then having a really good understanding of the detail, knowing that the detail is what you as a consumer, is what every single person, the hundreds of thousands of people who consume and who interact with our brand are going to notice. They're going to think about that color of the box. They're going to think about where that thread is. They're going to think about what it smelled like when they walked into the store. And if you can't have both of those, then you're going to miss everything in the middle.